Imagine a world where the past is not dead, but dangerous, hidden in ancient relics that hold the power to reshape the present. You are part of a group of retirees who have traded their quiet lives for the chaos of a post-apocalyptic landscape, proving that while their bodies may be older, their instincts are sharper than ever. But now, a mysterious artifact has surfaced, one that promises salvation or destruction, depending on who wields it. Welcome to Artifact, the gritty, heartwarming, and action-packed installment in John Walker's Old Man's Comeback series. If you love grumpy old men tropes, tactical survival, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of watching seasoned veterans outsmart younger, arrogant enemies through patience, strategy, and sheer stubbornness, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in dystopian thriller fiction, blending the visceral crunch of tactical combat with the profound weight of brotherhood. The narrative kicks off with the crew discovering the artifact, forcing them to venture into hostile territory controlled by ruthless warlords who believe power belongs to the strong. The atmosphere is thick with the smell of gun oil and campfire smoke, the creak of aging joints, and the creeping dread of knowing that every mistake could be their last. Walker excels at capturing the psychological resilience of the elderly protagonist, making every tactical decision, every secured perimeter, and every narrow escape feel like a high-stakes gamble, where the price of failure is not just death, but the loss of the family they've built in their twilight years. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular veteran comeback trope and the brilliant asymmetric warfare dynamic. This isn't just about shooting guns. It's about managing limited resources, understanding the terrain better than the occupiers, and using human ingenuity to outsmart enemies who rely on brute force and speed. Watching the protagonist reverse engineer enemy tactics, forge uneasy alliances with other survivors, and completely shock arrogant raiders with humanity's stubborn refusal to quit is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the combat to life, making the crack of rifle fire, the shudder of impact, and the frantic chatter of the team feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular action and the survival mechanics, the soul of Old Man's Comeback lies in its characters and the heavy burden of loyalty. The protagonist isn't just a survivor, he is a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of protecting those who depend on him in a world that has forgotten respect. The emotional anchor of the story is his fierce, unbreakable bond with his team, a found family bound by shared trauma and the knowledge that they are the only ones who truly understand the value of what they're fighting for. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet conversations by the fire feel just as impactful as the explosive, heart-pounding confrontations with the unknown. As the plot accelerates towards its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major raider gang targets the community sanctuary, forcing them into a desperate, high-stakes last stand. The finale is a breathtaking display of tactical brilliance, overwhelming improvisation, and raw, unbridled courage. The protagonist must use every hidden trick, every overloaded trap, and every ounce of his will to hold the line against an unstoppable tide. The payoff is spectacular, delivering a massive, hard-earned victory that proves humanity's greatest weapon isn't its technology, it's its resilience in the face of impossibility. Artifact is a triumph of the post-apocalyptic thriller genre. It is smart, gritty, and unapologetically intense. John Walker has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of the ultimate underdog holding the line. Plug in your headphones, check your perimeter, and join the crew. The world is young, but their fight is old.